And I think we're live. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Craft and Construction Friday, your favorite Minecraft stream where we learn a little bit more about the construction industry. Today, we're going to go ahead and kick some things off with vinyl siding. Let's see what kind of questions chat has. First one is from Brick Daddy 41. Is vinyl siding actually durable, or is it cheap for a reason? That's a great question. Vinyl siding actually is durable for what it's designed for. It's PVC based, so it handles moisture extremely well and won't rot or get eaten by insects. Its main weaknesses are impact damages, getting hit, and maybe cold weather and heat warping if someone grills too close. But for standard residential use, it holds up for decades. Another question from Built Different 89. How does vinyl siding handle weather, wind, or rain? Vinyl siding isn't sealed airtight. It's designed to be a rain screen system. That means it sheds water on the outside while still allowing air movement behind. If it's installed correctly with house wrap and proper flashing, the wall stays dry and protected. Wind resistance usually ranges between 110 and 150 depending on the product and fastening. Kind of where you are in the United States. Now let's move on. Thank you for the galaxy. Jojo knows Joyce. Bro, does vinyl melt? I swear I've seen houses with droopy siding. Yeah, it can deform from high heat, usually from things like reflected sunlight off nearby windows, maybe placing a grill too close to a wall. Normal sunlight won't melt it, but misangled low E window could. And then here about Level Up Lumber. What about cost? Why so many houses use vinyl? Price is the big reason. Vinyl siding is one of the most affordable external claddings or exterior claddings. Low material cost, quick install, low maintenance. The combination makes it super common to residential construction. So makes it really easy for people to want to just check it off a box, get taken care of with the good warranties. Chat from Architect 22. How do you install vinyl siding? Isn't it weird that you don't nail it tight? Exactly, you don't nail it tight. You leave the nails slightly loose so the siding can float a little bit. Vinyl expands and contracts a lot with temperature changes, so you need a lot of horizontal movement. If you nail it too tight, it'll buckle and break. Chat from DIY Dylan. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. What kinds of profiles does vinyl come in? It's a good one. The most common are probably double 4, double 5, Dutch lap, and board and batten. They all give different shadow lines and styles depending on the look you want. Yeah, that's a creeper. House wrap hero. Do you need house wrap behind it or not? Yes, always. The siding itself isn't waterproof, so the house wrap is the real moisture protection. Flashing around windows, doors, penetrations matter way more than people think. So you're not just gonna get vinyl. You're gonna have to get it with some house wrap too. And how about a question from Energy Efficient Andy? A great name, Andy. I love it. Does vinyl siding actually help with insulation? Standard vinyl doesn't insulate much. You can buy insulated vinyl siding where rigid foam backing is attached, but that increases the R value slightly and improves impact resistance. It does cost more though, so give and take. You are buying vinyl for its price, most likely. And then how about a chat from Cedar Fan 77? Okay, Will, but what about cedar wood siding? Thinking about going natural instead of vinyl. That's actually perfect timing. That's not my material. I don't know a thing or two about cedar wood siding, but it is David's. I could answer it, but he's literally the cedar wood guy. So let me send you over to David's stream. David, you're up. Chat wants cedar. Why don't we go raid David's stream? And that's it for me. Thanks for the vinyl questions. Let's keep it rolling. David, you got it.
He's one shot. Oh, thanks, Will. Someone in the chat wants to know a little bit more about cedar siding. Well, you came to the right place. Cedar siding is a natural and durable material known for its warm appearance and distinct grain. It's used a lot in residential construction because it looks good, insulates well, and holds up in different climates. In terms of cost, cedar isn't the cheapest option. Depending on the species, grade, and thickness, you're usually looking at about $3.47 to $7 per board. When it comes to availability, cedar is widely available across North America. Western red cedar is the most common type you'll find in lumber yards and other building shops. Higher end growth cedar is a little more rare because of sustainability practices. When it comes to durability, that's one of cedar's biggest advantages. It resists rot and decay and also absorbs less moisture than many other woods, so it's less likely to warp or crack. With proper maintenance like staining or sealing every so often, cedar can last for decades. You might be wondering how hard it is to install. Because it's a soft wood, cedar is easy to cut, shape, and fasten. That makes installation pretty straightforward. The main thing to manage is moisture movement. Because cedar expands and contracts, you want to let the boards acclimate to the environment for a few days before installing. Proper fasteners, correct spacing, and sealing cut ends are all important steps to make sure that the siding performs overall well in the long term. So, cedar siding looks great, lasts a long time, and is widely available, and it installs easily if you follow the right steps. The main downside is cost, but you get high quality material and it performs well outdoors. Oh, it seems like someone wants to know a little bit more about fiber cement siding, so I'm gonna go ahead and have to pass that to Alex.
Yo, what's up, guys? Big thanks, David, for sending you guys over for learning a little about fiber cement. But yeah, no, honestly, I've been getting a lot of people in the chat been asking me all day about it. I don't know why. It's just some siding, but basically what it is cellulose fibers, sand, cement, a bunch of different stuff. But it's like the tank of home materials. It's pretty durable. It'll last a while. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. What's the damage to the wallet? That's a good question. All right, specifically, looking from somewhere to $10 to $14 per square foot installed. So yeah, I mean, vinyl is cheaper, and wood is prettier, I guess. It's relative, but yeah, no, but I mean, it'll last you a lifetime. I mean, probably not a lifetime, it's not warranted that long, but it'll last you a while. You won't need to replace it like wood, or vinyl for that matter. It's a tank. Maintenance, there's like barely any. You paint it like every 10 to 15 years and you're chilling. You don't really need to do much. Whereas like wood, you need to paint it all the time, or at least keep it from looking bad, making your house look bad. Durability, yeah, it's got a longer lifespan than some of the NPCs in my chat right now. So yeah, it's pretty long. Probably, like, if I had to say 30, 50 years. So yeah, it'll last you a long time, almost a lifetime really. But yeah, so fire resistant. Yeah, it is fire resistant, so I guess if you're planning on deep frying a turkey or something for Thanksgiving, yeah, you're good. But yeah, it should last you a while, and it's overall it's pretty good in general. Like it's not like I said, it's not as pretty as wood, it's not as cheap as vinyl, but it's the overall best thing to get, I think. If you're looking for longevity at least, and good quality. So yeah. All right, I'll send you guys over to Halbert. He's got some info for you on some more siding, I guess. I don't know why you guys want to know about that, but all right, peace.
What's good, chat? We back at it again. We have Menards with it today. You know, we got the whole place ourselves. As you can see, ain't nobody up in here. As you can see, what I got right next to me, I got aluminum siding, so that's what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about installation, durability, cost. So installation-wise, it's probably the easiest type of material to install because, you know, you just gotta put it up, screw some in. So easiest thing. cost-wise, it's gonna run you this 8-foot panel right here. I'm gonna run you about $23, I think, is what it is. So nothing too crazy, but you know it'll do the job. So hold on, chat is talking to me right now. Tekashi69 says, does aluminum siding dent easy? And if it does, can dents be repaired? Let me tell you right now, Tekashi. It can dent really easy, actually. The easiest material to be dented or anything. So, but that's gonna be covered later in the stream. So stay tuned for that, Tekashi. Drewski, what up, Drewski? Drewski watching my stream right now. That's crazy. Drewski said, man, Drewski just playing right now, bro. He said, if an alien see my shiny aluminum siding, will they think it's a parking spot? No, Drewski. Unless you got it backwards, inside out, you know what I'm saying? No, they not gonna think nothing. But yeah, but it's really the easiest, most compliant, most whatever you want it to be siding out there. So it's really best bang for the buck, you know what I'm saying? This is what I recommend over any other siding, especially if you can put some insulation right behind it. Oh my God, we got another one. Drizzy Drake Fan Club said, can aluminum siding survive my friends leaning on it while arguing about fast food place? You know, if it's already installed and it's got something against it, then for sure, it can for sure withstand the weight of your friend. But, you know, it's whatever. Oh my God, we got the GOAT. We got the GOAT, Bill Nye. Bill Nye just said, does aluminum siding dent easy? Oh, bro wasn't tuned in earlier. He just asked the same question as Tekashi, bro. But it can dent pretty easy, so I would be careful with it. Recommend fragile all over it, so. Oh my God. Islam Makhachev, the champ, Dagestan 2-3 year, said, is aluminum siding worth the cost compared to other materials for long-term maintenance? Islam, bro, I'm gonna tell you straight. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you since you my dog. Compared to any other material for the price, durability, installation, this is the best thing you're gonna get. Best thing out there. This is what I would recommend to high clients such as Bill Gates, bro, the GOAT. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, what's up, chat? We made it back. We got a little piece of aluminum now to show you guys the durability. If you come in close a little bit, you can see this little damage right here. But that's from an explosion. So imagine, this little bit of damage came from a huge explosion. So that just goes to show the durability of everything. So, you know, why not get it? Why not get something that will survive and protect you through the toughest of explosions? Hold on. Oh my gosh. We just got 50 gifted from LeBron James. LeBron! Anyways, back to this. I'm gonna show you the durability with the softball and the discus. If you come in close, that was full speed. Like, I'm talking about like Shohei Ohtani numbers, like 99 miles an hour. Nothing. It did nothing. Okay. Now the discus. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Am I in the camera view? All right, bet. What can I say? Why wouldn't you want something like this protecting your house, your garage, anything? Look at that. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'm literally top of the class Olympic thrower. This is the last and final test. It's going to show you guys its true strength against a 5-star linebacker who blew his knee out. Come close. Come here for the follow-up. As you can see, nothing. This is why I recommend getting aluminum siding. Best in the business.